But now hear Jacob my servant, and Israel whom I have chosen. Thus saith the mighty Elohim that made thee, and he that formed thee from the womb. Thou shalt yet be helped. Fear not my servant Jacob, and beloved Israel, whom I have chosen. For I will give water to the thirsty that walk in a dry land. I will put my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessings upon thy children. And they shall spring up as grass between brooks, and as willows on the banks of running water. One shall say, I am Elohim's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall write with his hand, I am Elohim's, and shall call himself by the name of Israel. Thus saith Elohim, the King of Israel, and the Elohim of hosts that delivered him. I am the first, and I am hereafter. Beside me there is no Elohim. Who is like me? Let him stand and call and declare and prepare for me from the time that I made man forever. And let them tell you the things that are coming before they arrive. Hide not yourselves, nor go astray. Have ye not heard from the beginning? And have not I told you? Ye are witnesses, if there is a God beside me. But they that framed false gods did not then hearken. And they that graved images are all vain, performing their own desires, which shall not profit them, but they shall be ashamed that formed a god, and all that grave worthless things. And all by whom they were made are withered. Yea, let all the deaf be gathered from among men, and let them stand together, and let them be ashamed and confounded together. For the artificer sharpens the iron, he fashions the idol with an axe, and fixes it with an awl, and fashions it with the strength of his arm. And he will be hungry and weak, and will drink no water. The artificer, having chosen a piece of wood, marks it out with a rule, and fits it with glue, and makes it as the form of a man, and as the beauty of a man, to set it up in the house. He cuts wood out of the forest, which Yah planted, even a pine tree, and the rain made it grow, that it might be for men to burn, and having taken part of it, he warms himself. Yea, they burn part of it, and bake loaves thereon, and of the rest they make for themselves gods, and they worship them. Half thereof he burns in the fire, and with the half of it he bakes loaves on the coals, and having roasted flesh on it, he eats, and is satisfied. And having warmed himself, he says, I am comfortable, for I have warmed myself, and have seen the fire. And the rest he makes a graven god, and worships, and prays, saying, Deliver me, for thou art my God. They have no understanding to perceive, for they have been blinded, so that they should not see with their eyes, nor perceive with their heart. And one has not considered in his mind, nor known in his understanding, that he has burnt up half of it in the fire, and baked loaves on the coals thereof, and has roasted and eaten flesh, and of the rest of it he has made an abomination, and they worship it. Know thou that their heart is ashes, and they err, and no one is able to deliver his soul. See, ye will not say, There is a lie in my right hand. Remember these things, O Jacob and Israel, for thou art my servant. I have formed thee to be my servant, And do thou, Israel, not forget me. For behold, I have blotted out as a cloud thy transgressions, and thy sin as darkness. Turn to me, and I will redeem thee. Rejoice, ye heavens, for Yah has had mercy upon Israel. Sound the trumpet, ye foundations of the earth. Ye mountains, shout with joy, ye hills, and all the trees therein. For Yah has redeemed Jacob, and Israel shall be glorified. Thus saith Yah that redeems thee, and who formed thee from the womb. I am Yah that performs all things. I stretched out the heaven alone, and established the earth. Who else will frustrate the tokens of those that have divining spirits and prophecies from the heart of man, turning the wise back and making their counsel foolishness, and confirming the word of his servant and verifying the counsel of his messengers? Who says to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Idumea, ye shall be built, and her desert places shall spring forth? Who says to the deep, thou shalt be dried up, and I will dry up the rivers? Who bids Cyrus to be wise, and he shall perform all my will? Who says to Jerusalem, thou shalt be built, and I will lay the foundation of my holy house?